So my roommate actually just got accepted into the College of Education and Professional Studies.
Mm-hmm.
Is my process for getting admitted the same?
Once you declare your major, like even if you're sort of applying from, you know, when you're in high school, you know, you're applying for a particular major. Once you've declared your major, or applied for a major that's within the College of Education and Professional Studies, then you're in the College of Education and Professional Studies.
Okay.
But I think what you're referring to is for students who want to go into licensure, like special ed or elementary education. They have to be admitted into what we call professional education.
Okay.
Right? There's a whole series of requirements. Maybe your roommate's told you about, you know, I've got to do this course, I've got to have a C in this course, I've got to do, you know, all these. In our department, in our major, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Once you've declared your major, you just proceed through the coursework. But I should say that there are some courses that are offered in the College of Education and Professional Studies that say that you need to be admitted into professional education in order to get into those classes. What happens with COMMDIS students, is that we advise you to contact the department. Let's say you need to take Educational Foundations 243, Education of Pluralistic Society. There's a particular section you need to take that's sort of reserved for our students, because for the educational students, they take a block. You don't have to take that block, right?
Yeah.
So once advising starts, then you contact the department academic assistant, academic department associate, the ADA anyway, and you say, I'm a COMMDIS student and I'd like to be able to, I need permission to register for EdFound 243. Okay, so that's because sometimes when you go to register for that class, it might say, error, you have not met the prerequisites.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. It just means that you have to sort of go around and get special permission to get in.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So once I get admitted, what does my course load look like?
Okay. So we talked about, you know, maybe the types of courses you want to take in your freshman year, for example. You're going to start in your major courses. Well, you can take Intro to Communication Disorders in your freshman year if you want. But really, you're going to start the major in your sophomore year proper. So let me just show you this diagram, this chart here.
Okay.
This table. Your sophomore fall semester, you're going to be taking anatomy. But look at these other courses. Remember I was saying to you before that you have to make sure you take a biology and a physics course?
Yes.
What you have to think about is you need to take the prerequisite courses prior to the actual course. Okay. So, for example, in the spring semester, you need to take speech and hearing and speech science. The prerequisite for that is physics. So you need to be thinking ahead and take the physics course before you start taking the speech and hearing science course. Okay? Sometimes it's hard to get into those courses, so it's okay, you have to get permission to do this, but it's okay to take them at the same time. But it's really important to try and take, a lot of people are scared of physics, right?
Yeah.
And so they put off taking it, but that's only going to make the pain, you know, harder later on. Okay, so and the same thing, like you have to take a linguistics course. We want you to take that before you take your speech and language course, because that information is going to help you with your studies. Otherwise, on this particular table here, we've got underneath the actual course what the prerequisites are. So it's really important that you take the courses in the major in the right sequence. You need anatomy before you take neurology, right? You need hearing and speech science before you take audiometry. Otherwise, it's not going to make any sense to you. The other thing you need to keep in mind is we don't offer these courses every semester, right? There are some courses that are only offered in the fall and some that are only offered in the spring.
So it's really important to take it in this order.
In the right sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but once, you know, we will help you with this, with your plan, right? So, if you follow that sort of timeline, you should be okay.
Now, is this something that I would work with my advisor to create, or can I access this somewhere?
Yeah. We have actually on our department homepage, there's a link to undergraduate advising.
Okay.
And if you click on that link, there's all the forms that you need. Some of these forms that I just showed you, they're all there. Plus, there's a Q&A, like frequently asked questions there that we provided some information. So those forms are there. If you want to download them and use them, bring them to your advising appointment, you'll impress your advisor.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.